going to go, Lord said to go to 1 Samuel chapter 3 tonight, so I'll give y'all time to get there.
Amen. Bless him, Lord. Bless him, Lord.
The only thing I know to do tonight is just stand upon the rock, just hide behind Jesus, and just let Him move.
Bless him, Lord.
1 Samuel chapter 3 tonight, verse 1, it says, "And the child Samuel ministered unto the Lord before Eli. And the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision. And it came to pass at that time, when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And ere the lamp of God went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was, and Samuel was laid down to sleep." You know, and we'll go on over here to Exodus chapter 27, verse 20 and 21. Y'all don't have to turn there, whatever you all want to do. It says, "And thou shalt command the children of Israel that they bring thee pure olive oil, beaten for the light, to cause the lamp to burn always, in the tabernacle of the congregation, without the veil, which is before the testimony. Aaron and his sons shall order it from evening to morning before the Lord. It shall be a statute forever unto their generations, on the behalf of the children of Israel." You know, I read this, and the first thing the Lord showed me was, in verse 1, it says that the word of the Lord was precious in those days, and there was no open vision. You know, I feel like it's that time again, that the word of the Lord is precious these days, you know. And then I got on the reading, and it gets to talking about Eli, how he was old in age, and he was laid down, and he was going blind. But then it goes on to say that the lamp of God went out in the temple. You know, and I got to thinking how it says in Exodus, to bring the olive oil for the light. And I got to thinking about us, that tonight as Christians, we can't let our lights go out. If we let our lights go out, we ain't going to make it to the other side. You know, you may think tonight and say that Eli, you may say, well, he was blind. He couldn't see anymore to take care of it. Well, it don't matter. The Bible says we walk by faith and not by sight. You know, there's a lot of times we can't see things. We can't see what's up ahead. But I'm glad the light's still shining. I'm glad that third day when Jesus rose, the light began to shine. And I'm glad that it's never went out. And I'm glad that it's never going to go out. I'm glad that we can follow that light all the way. He said, "I'll be with you all the way, even unto the end of the world." And He said, without me, there's nothing you can do. And until we realize that, we're not going to be able to make it tonight. Until we realize that there's nothing we can do without Jesus. You know, Samuel was here, and he was a young child.